Hello and welcome. Today we're at the Schuyler Mansion. This is a very historic mansion in Albany, built in the 1780s. As you can see, I'm standing right next to the mansion and overlooks the city of Albany. There's the New York State Parliament in the back, if you can see. And this area has obviously changed, but we're going to give you a tour of the building and the property. This is about 250 acres. In 1761, this mansion was built by master carpenters from New England and masons, brickmakers, and the principal architect was also from London, who moved here. And this mansion basically overlooks the Hudson River, and actually Hudson River is actually in the back right there. It's a Georgian mansion, 125 acres, and basically had a different landscape. This is where the mansion is in 1794. This was the plan, and that's where it is. That's the city of Albany, and this is what it looked like in 1916. And this is a depiction of the house in 1766. This is where it stood. That's the river, and you know, people just said that they were very generous hosts, the Schuylers. So this is what it says from a publication. We had heard much in praise of the delightful situation of the mansion and enchanting views to be seen from it, but we never beheld a more enchanting picture than the broad and beautiful view that's seen from it. So it's amazing. I want to take you further. Here was a tour of the outside of the Schuyler Mansion. As you can see, it's quite beautiful. This used to cover the entire north top of Albany, but now currently just covers just this area. And about like this is the other information about it. They had formal gardens here, and a lot of land was donated, was there for agriculture, and there was a Dutch barn, carriage house, ice house in the house, and they also had a greenhouse. The covered pathways also were there, and this is the original description of the property in 1798, and they actually discovered this Schuyler gauge plum here through experimenting. And let's see. Right now, tomorrow I'm going to be going to the inside of the mansion. Today I'm just covering the outside, but it's quite pretty. And the most extensive thing is the views of the city from here. And this is about Philip and Catherine Schuyler. They're fourth generation Albany Schuylers, and extensive property here. Catherine was the daughter of Mr. Livingston Van Rensselaer, and they got married in 1755, and then they bought this house. They had about 15 children. And Mrs. Schuyler was a lieutenant and captain in the British Army, fighting the French and the Indians of control for the New York waterways. And Schuyler resigned his position from the British government and joined the rebellion in 1760. 1775, he was commissioned by George Washington. So this is the view of the mansion in 1755. And the house was torn down, this part, in 1887. And this is Catherine Van Rensselaer, who lived here. And this is Mr. Schuyler. Again, he was a member of Congress as well. So we'll do the inside tour tomorrow. Again, I find this building quite pretty. And so if you ever come in Albany, this should be a nice tour. Right across from the Schuyler Mansion on the other side is the Lincoln Park, which is a really nice park here. Right next to the New York State Capitol is the Rockefeller Building, and also the Governor Mansion, which is almost about a few feet on the other side. There's a huge park that's completely empty, sort of like the Central Park of Albany. Again, this is another view of the Lincoln Park. That's the state buildings. Beautiful. Beautiful.